and welcome to English and Me, where we connect to talk about the real life struggles with English. Friends, English is an inevitable part of our life, isn't it? Apart from the native speakers and for a handful of people for whom English has been a piece of cake, there are many like me who thought English is not my cup of tea, and I would never in my life be able to master this language. In this series, we invite such people who at some time in their life had dreaded English. But as true fighters, they have carved their path to gain fluency and command this language, English. So our guest for today is a radiant personality, Miss Bina Roy. Born and brought up in Siliguri, Darjeeling, West Bengal. Currently a resident of Guwahati, she has done B.ed with English Honours. She is an MA, B.ed, d.led in English. With 10 years of experience in different public schools as an assistant teacher, she is currently working as an editor for financial content in Mumbai-based company. She is an IELTS trainer, teaching students, and she is a best-selling author as well. She's a Toastmaster with many accolades to her credit. She believes in smiling always, helping each other to grow, learning something new each day, and keep on moving with a positive mindset. So let us put our hands together for Miss Bina Roy. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much, first of all. Thank you for accepting my invitation, ma'am. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. And I know what a busy person you are, and still you are here sitting in front of me. Thanks a lot.
And thank you so much, first of all, for giving me this opportunity, inviting me on your show. I'm very much obliged for that. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Pleasure is all mine, ma'am. Pleasure is all mine. So, Bina, ma'am, before we begin with your journey about English, so I would like to know something about your childhood. How was Miss Bina in her childhood?
Okay. So, in my childhood, I was very introvert. I never used to speak. Like, my father always used to encourage me that speak, and then, like, he was fond of English. He always wanted me to be in convent school. But whenever he used to take me to school for an interview, I never used to speak, like never used to say the rhymes and all, whatever it is, like the sister used to ask me questions. So I never used to reply. So I was always rejected there because I was introvert, shy. I used to feel scared that what I will speak. But lately I got admission in convent school. But just because I never used to speak, that is why I never used to able to improve my English as well. And I used to get teasing from my friends as well as from my teachers also, because I always wanted that, yeah, I will try, but I never got the opportunity because every time I used to get the scoldings that she is not speaking. That's why I was not able to speak properly. And from childhood, my father encouraged me a lot. We were a middle class family. Still, we are managing everything as we are now standing on our feet, doing something. So I was in middle class family. So my father used to work hard and do everything for us, whatever we need. And I was not having so many friends at that time because of my shyness. And gradually, I understood myself and then got many people. Not at the very beginning, but you can say after college, I got very good people, some good people who really appreciated me, encouraged me that yes, you can do, motivated me. And after that, I tried my level best to improve my communication, to show the courage to speak. And then after that, I improved a lot and I feel confident now. So
So,
it
Bina
was.
ma'am, as you say that you have a family background, which you said you belong to a middle class family. And you said that your father had this urge from the very beginning to put you in a convent school. So middle class and convent school doesn't go hand in hand, isn't it?
Yes.
Right? Because
Yeah. True. True.
the, the fee structure and the culture is very different. So what was that big motivation behind your father putting you into a convent school?
Uh, my sister was in Kendra Vidyalaya school. Okay, and I was also in Kendra Vidyalaya at first, initially. Later on, my father, like, he was very much interested that my one of my child will at least go for convent school. He or she will learn English. Okay, so he told me that you try, you speak. I want you to speak at least, because your sister is not going to get the chance now in that school. But at least you speak. I will pay. I will work hard. So every time, whenever I used to go to that school, I used to feel nervous because all the sisters with good English capabilities, they used to speak with me. And although my father, worked hard on me, he used to teach me that this way you should speak, but I never used to speak. But lately, I got the admission anyhow, and then I
So
improved. But
was,
there
was your
also,
was your father able to communicate in English? Was he able to
yeah,
speak?
yeah, he knows, but like he's having that kind of eagerness in him that I will speak like that, I will write like that. He used to ask me, my sister, that whether I'm speaking the right English, whether I'm writing correct English or not, because although we were not initially in convent school, but still we were in Kendra Vidyalaya, and our teacher used to teach us. So he knows, and he's having that eagerness to learn. That's why he wanted us to speak fluently. But we were not up to that mark initially. But later on, he's happy now.
Why do you think, like, where does this mentality come from? Why is this in every parent, right now also? I was having a parents meeting just before this interview, and the parents had this like urge that my child should be able to speak in English. So why is it so? Why do you think that all parents, even my mother wanted me to be fluent in English? So why is it so? Why do you think that all the parents are running after English so much?
I think so. This English language has globally accepted whenever they speak. Like whenever we see people speaking fluent English, we just turn and see and feel good. Wow, he knows or she knows. So it is accepted worldwide, and like whenever people speak English, we feel good, and we think like maybe it's our mental condition, or you can say our perspective, that whenever he or she will speak, something good will happen, or and we all know that wherever we are going, like in corporate world or in school, wherever you need a job, so you have to learn this English. If you are able to speak English, if you are fluent, they are accepting you, otherwise they are not accepting. So
Right.
maybe parents, they also know about it, that yeah, if she will speak good English, that means she is going to get good opportunities in life. That's why.
Right. So right from the very beginning, that mindset is there that the person who speaks in English is going to be a ruler, right? Is going to rule the field, right? So it is a language of rulers, right? We have accepted it that way. So, see, there are few people, even my parents, and as you said that you also thought, and your parents also wanted you to speak. So somewhere we thought that this language is difficult. That is why we were so fearful in speaking, that we may not go wrong and be a piece of mockery. So,
Yes.
where does this concept come from? What do you believe? Is it the education system which makes us believe that this language is difficult, or is it the society, or is it the family? Who is responsible for making English a difficult language?
See, first of all, I would like to say one thing, that whenever, like nowadays, or you can say previously also, you can see the past years in school, like whenever we are in school, that time our teachers never used to encourage us to speak English. Only they used to come, they used to tell us the stories and all, grammar and all, but they never used to encourage us to speak fluently. And it is there in every parent's mind that if you will speak good English, That means you will get the opportunity. That is why they are getting admitted, means their children to in convent schools, especially not in primary or government school, something like that. So I think so. It depends. Sometimes the society they force us. Sometimes they think, because if you look around the foreigners, they don't know Hindi much, but we have accepted them. We feel good, but when we speak wrong English, everyone mock at us. They laugh at us, and somehow they don't want to talk to us also sometimes, because I felt the same thing. Even the society, if maybe I'm there and you are speaking good English, I'm not able to. Maybe it's true that they will like you, not me. It's true. So somehow it's society also, and we are also accepting that. But it is true that we should learn this language. It is not our mother tongue, but still we should learn this language because it is accepted worldwide, and we are getting opportunities if we learn
Definitely.
this.
And as you shared, na, that when a native speaker, an English native speaker, when he or she speaks in Hindi and he speaks in broken Hindi, somewhere we
Yeah,
feel blessed. Oh my God, he's speaking Hindi. Are he's speaking
yeah,
in Hindi? We feel, and when we speak broken English, then we condemn ourselves. Before anybody could, we start condemning ourselves. I'm very bad. I'm a bad speaker. I'm bad at English. So this mentality, I think, it is not going anywhere. Right? Okay, so did you anytime believe in your life that English has been a cause of embarrassment for me? And was there any situation in your life which was so embarrassing that whenever you think of English, maybe now you are obviously at a point where English is not any fear for you, but whenever you thought of English before that, so that moment just it was like a movie reel in front of your eyes. So that was very much related to your personality and English. Is there any kind of moment like this?
yeah. When I got admitted to this convent school, and there, like I already told you that I was shy, I was introvert, I was not able to speak fluent English. Although whenever they used to ask me, I used to reply politely. So I still remember the day when I was in library, and suddenly I spoke a wrong sentence that I did not saw. Means I forgot to bring my library book. I did not saw, like this a sentence I told my teacher, and the way she stared at me, even all the children, they were laughing at me like anything. I was so embarrassed that day, and she was also telling me in front of everybody that you are in class 11 and see the condition. You don't know. Actually, I knew the correct sentence, but I was in a fear. I was literally a very shy person, and I don't know if I will speak in convent school any sentence, it will go wrong, because all the children, all the students were literally, you can say that, expert. Because I got admitted later in convent school, that's why. So, and she told to each and everyone that this is the girl, she doesn't know how to speak or correct sentence. So that day it was really embarrassing for me, and I was crying, and I was also thinking that she could have corrected me and then called me, could have told me that no, Bina, this is not the correct one. You can say in this way. So I could have felt little good, but no, she told each and every teacher about me that she doesn't know the way she's replying my answers in the library. That is absolutely not acceptable. She told to sister also, sister principal. So I got the scolding, but that was really embarrassing. And I still remember those, like, those incidents. There are many incidents, and when I uh, recall those now, I feel good that yeah, it's okay. Just because of them, their demotivation, at least I got the courage to do something better in life.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So, what was that particular incident which brought a 360-degree change in your life, a very pivotal role in your life?
Actually, after, like before COVID-19, I was a school teacher. Okay, so you all know that in school we never used to, speak much. Like used to talk with the children, and especially in junior classes, we cannot speak, tough language like using good words, phrases, because small children, they don't understand also. So I was a very simple English teacher teaching class 1 to 5, not beyond that. So my life was going this way, but after lockdown I got many opportunities. I lost my job also, but I got a platform, public speaking platform, where I joined and then start speaking. There were many members who encouraged me that, yeah, you can speak. There I gained the confidence, and gradually I understood that if you want to speak confidently, you have to learn good phrases, you have to add good vocabulary. And then I started adding all, giving impromptu speeches, even sharing my experiences. So this is how I improved myself. And then after a teacher, I became an editor, because I started writing also. So, and especially the thing is, I started reading books, because I knew that as a teacher I should read books. But you know the burden in school, teacher has to do so many work, so we never used to get chance, especially me, that never used to get chance to read books. But after lockdown I lost my job, and I was hopeless that what to do. But after getting that opportunity, means it was my decision to join that public speaking platform. I came to know, and I met very eminent personalities who really encouraged me that yes, you can do well, start reading books, keep writing, you will improve. And after that, after 1.5 year, I can feel that yes, I have improved a lot. And I completed my IELTS training also, written one book.
Yeah. And that book, definitely, as you said, you have not been very fond of reading books. Even I am not very fond of reading books, but I have purchased that book. It is there with me on Amazon, but still I have to read it. And yeah, I have seen the reviews, I've read the reviews. That book is doing amazing. So see, I think the platform which you're talking about, we have met on the same platform, and that
Yes.
has been uh, like a transformation in each one's of ours life. So all of us have started from nowhere and to here, where we are sitting in front of each other and interviewing speaking to each other on this platform. So now I wanted to know, Bina ma'am, that as you said that you were not good in English, but now you are at a place where you are an IELTS trainer, you have written a book, you are an editor. So from here to here, there must be certain strategies, certain techniques, and there must be some mentors which have helped you reach to this place
Yeah.
to master English. So, what was that one thing which helped you the most?
I think so. With all the demotivation, I think so. Motivation is important, because although you motivate yourself, but somehow if people will, some people, not many, if anyone will also give you encouragement that yes, you can do, you get more encouragement. So when I joined this public speaking platform, I got uh, encouragement and motivation from different people, because they also knew that my English was not up to the mark, but they encouraged me that speak, keep on speaking. This is the one. Because even I used to do mistakes like grammatical errors and all. But the way they used to encourage me, I got the inner motivation that no, Bina, they are encouraging me. Come on. I used to motivate myself, but that was also not enough, because somehow we all are human beings. If you keep on motivating yourself, but if you don't get a good mentor who can rectify you, correct you, give you guidance, definitely you won't be able to improve. So motivate yourself, and at least get one mentor who can really guide you and tell you and give you the feedback. So I used to get all those feedbacks and all. And they gave me suggestions that you need to read books, you have to apply those phrases and different words, synonyms and antonyms in your speaking. So once you add all this and keep on speaking, there will be no grammatical errors, and if it will be there, you can later correct it. But the main thing in English is you have to speak, Keep on speaking, add good words, good vocabulary, phrases. Later on, you can correct your grammar. Otherwise, if you will focus on grammar initially, what will happen? You will always be in confusion that whether I'm speaking correct sentences or not, whether people will like or not. So forget about everything. I got the confidence, means I gained confidence from them only, their motivation only. And I was self motivated just because they motivated me. And then I started making more videos with adding all phrases, words, and even watched videos and all different videos to improve my accent, pronunciation, because these all are must. After you speak, you have to check your pronunciations, your grammatical errors, accent, everything. So this is how I improved and I changed, because a mentor is very much needed. You need guidance, you need feedback.
Definitely. So I think this message goes to all the people who think that just watching YouTube videos and reading blogs on websites they are going to improve their English. So yes, mentor is required, and even if you watch the videos, even if you read the videos, as Bina ma'am says, that only way to improve your English is speak. Whether you are doing it grammatically wrong, whether correct, whether you are speaking simple English, whether you are speaking advanced English, the only way is to speak. Right. So two things, right? Mentor and speaking. Two things are important. So Veena ma'am, there are few people. Uh, I give example of my husband most of the time. Like my husband says, "Why should I learn English? Why should I speak in English? My business doesn't want it. My family doesn't require it. I'm comfortable in my own skin. So why should I do that?" So what is your message to such people who don't want to learn English, who are very comfortable with whatever language they are using?
First of all, to them, I would like to tell one thing, that as you learn Hindi, as you learn other vernacular languages, if you will learn English, nothing will happen. You have to learn. Or I should suggest that you should learn this language, because it will improve your personality. You can interact with different types of people. And then if you go to South India, most of the people there, they speak English only. So it is good for you if you are learning a language. And when you learn a language, maybe it's Bengali, Hindi, whatever it is, it's good so that you can communicate. And we all know that this English is accepted worldwide. So why not? You should, practice this English, this language, which is not our mother tongue, but still learn it, um, improve your personality, go wherever in the world you can go, you can enjoy, you can communicate well. So there is no harm. You can learn this language.
Definitely. Because we are social animals, and to connect globally, to connect to the global society, you must have a command on this language. So, again, my question is to so these people who don't want to learn English. Now, the people who are already struggling, who have put in their life, their energy, a lot of time, money, and for years they have been learning in this language. So, as you said, you have already told that two things, speaking and mentor, get a good mentor. Apart from that, is there any other thing which you would like to say to these people who are already struggling?
Okay, like those who are struggling, I would like to tell them that if you are struggling, find out why. What is your problem? Like, where are you stuck? That you have to find it out. If you feel that you feel hesitate, if you have the fear, first find it out the problem, because it's a language we all are learning. If we can, if we speak, if we practice, if we read books, we will improve. And about the confidences, when you know the language, you will gain the confidence, you will have the confidence. So first of all, you have to find out what is the problem. Is your inner questions that are arising, it's coming out and saying you that you don't know, or maybe people, what people will say, and you feel hesitate, or maybe you know it but you are not taking that first step to speak. Maybe these are the reasons. First you find out the reason. If these are your reasons, then I would rather say that please start speaking from today. Don't feel anything bad about anyone. Don't have to bother about people. Keep on speaking. It is for you only. Because if you are practicing, if you really want to speak, you have to anyhow, drain those negative thoughts from your mind, that what people will think. So forget about everything from today onwards. Take the steps that no, I don't care about anyone. I will keep on speaking. I will keep on adding good words, vocabulary. I don't care. Then only you will speak. Otherwise, again, you will feel that you are struggling. So first, know why. That is important.
Right. Exactly. Know your why. So
Yeah.
that is very important. And one most important thing, as you said, that instead of waiting for that one day, start today as day one. Start speaking, start practicing. Very good, ma'am. I mean, this is the best tip for our viewers, for all those who have been struggling, who have been trying to just learn for years. Please follow Bina, ma'am. Actually says that know your why and start. So, Bina, ma'am, last question to you. Apart from English, like we know that you have come a long way in your life. So, English is one aspect of your life. Apart from that, I would like you to suggest our viewers some self improvement tips which you follow on daily basis, which has brought you to the level where you are today.
To improve English?
No, self improvement. Apart from English, anything else
Okay. So,
except English.
okay. So if you really want to improve yourself, first of all, just you have to be positive. Get up early in the morning and just you should make plan that every day when I get up early in the morning, I should affirm that yes, I'm the best, I'm doing good. Because if you will not love yourself, definitely you cannot love others. So start loving yourself, do self care, take care of yourself. If you really want to learn any language, English or whatever it is, if you really want to excel in any area, or if you have any dream, then work on it. If not, for example, you are busy, you are not able to give time, but at least every day on daily basis drag yourself at least 1% so that you can achieve that level. And yes, it is important that you drain all negativity, and whatever you do in your life, you have to be consistent. If I'm saying that get up early in the morning from tomorrow, that means from tomorrow onwards, you will get up early in the morning throughout your life. Read some books, because the more you are going to read, the more knowledgeable person you will become. Along with that, do self care, take care of your health, do some exercises, yoga. Because if you will do all these things, you will your mind will generate thoughts and ideas. You will get more ideas. You will be able to share with your friends, family members. You will be energetic. So when you are energetic, you can plan for your life, for your future. So this you have to do, or you should do. I should say like this. And the thing is, be consistent. If you are consistent, if you are self motivated or encouraged by anyone, just feel blessed that yes, you are taking steps for your life, and do it. Just do it. Don't think about others. Don't just be into all gossips and all. Just be relaxed, calm, and do the best for yourself, and drain all the negativity. That is important. If you think that yeah, I can do it, nobody can stop you. Because as I know myself, you know yourself, and one you know yourself better than anyone else in the world. That is true.
Definitely.
And self belief is the motto. Believe in yourself, which is important.
That is so amazing, Veena ma'am. So you gave us some tips. You said get up early, plan your day, and start your day with positive affirmations, and try to improve yourself at least 1% every day, right? 1% improvement is important. Self care is important because only if you love yourself, you can love the others. So I just love these thoughts, and I'm definitely going to implement this right from today. So thank you so much, Bina ma'am. Thank you so much for being on our show. Thank you for giving your time. Thanks for all these wonderful strategies, tips, and techniques which you have shared with us. Thank you for sharing your journey, which will definitely, I know, it is going to motivate a lot of viewers. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences. Thanks a lot.